Okay. Hello, my loves. Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl, Nath Hughes here. For those of you that are new, my name is Natalie Hughes. I am a life mindset and manifestation coach, and in my business and on my platform, I help professional women to co-create emotionally fulfilled and purpose-driven lives for themselves. In today's video, we are doing a pick a card on what good things are manifesting. What incoming blessings can you and should you be looking forward to? Remember, this is for those of you that are watching live, this is a live stream. Be sure to like the video, and just an FYI, I only read and respond to comments between piles so I can concentrate. Okay, my loves? Hi, Nanico. How are you doing, baby? Okay. With that being said, let's hop right into it. There's 3 piles. The timestamps will be in the description box. When we get done, let's jump right into it with pile number 1. Hello, pile number 1. I really hope that you like your mandala that I created. I literally created all 3 of the pictures for the piles. I made them myself in Procreate, so I hope that you really like and appreciate yours. So as we're tapping into this energy, I wanted to let you know that I actually have a podcast. It's called Naked and Noisy: Manifestation Tools for the Professional Woman. And it's really good. I upload 2 times a week on Monday and Thursdays, and it's all about mindset, leveling up, becoming the leader of your mind, and co-creating the reality of your desires. It's full of mindset shifts, and it's linked in the description box if you want to tune in. All right, pile number 1. What are pile number 1's incoming blessings? I see you guys took a leap of faith. We have faith and action coming out first. I see that you guys recently took a leap of faith, or you're in the process of taking some sort of leap of faith. Oh, this is so good. We have the 4 of Pentacles, the Hanged Man, and the 9 of Pentacles. 9 of Swords, 6 of Cups, the Devil card, and the 2 of Cups. Okay. Give me 1 second because my rain sounds are a little bit too loud for me right now. Okay, so pile number 1. I feel that this has to do with money, finances, work, and also something to do with your relationships. But this doesn't necessarily have to be romantic relationships. You recently took a leap of faith on something, or you took a leap of faith on something a long time ago. Regardless, there was some sort of moment of faith, a moment of trusting yourself, a moment of trusting your own connection with the divine, a moment of trusting what you have received, what you believe is possible for you, what you believe is your next right step. And You took action on that dream. You're taking action to move that goal forward. You're taking action, okay? Action is such a huge component here. Okay? This is taking action even while you're afraid. This is courage. This is taking action even when it looks like it's not working. This is continuing to fight for your dream, continuing to fight for what you believe is your destiny. And this is resulting in not just financial stability, but abundance. With the energy of the Four of Pentacles, I see here that you could have been just in a period where you just had enough, okay? Enough for the bills to get paid, enough to have food in your belly, maybe enough to save, maybe, yeah, like just enough. You're financially stable. You're being taken care of. You're not worried about where your next meal is. You got this Four of Pentacles energy. And I feel that you walked away from something. You could have walked away from a job or a way of being or a source of income that was very stable for you. But you felt in your intuition that there was something more. You felt in your intuition that there was something deeper that you wanted to do with your life. It's like walking away from what was considered quote unquote stable in favor of what lights you up on a soul level. The Hanged Man is about like, it's about revelations. It's about taking a pause and feeling like you're experiencing stagnation, but really you're being given an opportunity to see things differently, to look at things from a new angle. So you have the Four of Pentacles, which is this stability. It feels like lack, okay? It feels like if you're an entrepreneur, you were afraid to raise your prices because what if people can't afford that, you know? Or you had a specific job, but you weren't liking your job. You weren't liking life at that company. Or you were in a position and it was a good position, but it wasn't your dream position. And you knew that in order to reach your next level, you had to do something different. You had to do something that you never did before. With the energy of the Four of Pentacles, it feels like you have information, you have insights, creativity even. You have gifts and talents and skills that you were holding close to your chest. And with the energy of the Hanged Man, this is releasing that. This is taking a leap of faith and having faith in yourself. Okay, if this is resonating, let me know. Comment down below, I have faith. If this is resonating with you, if this is your message. When we have the energy of the Nine of Pentacles, it's like you received some downloads. You decided to let things go. You decided to take action towards your goals and your dreams. And the incoming blessing that's coming in is this Nine of Pentacles energy. The incoming blessing is that you are being rewarded for your courage. The incoming blessing is that you are about to be on the other side. You're about to be living out an answered prayer. You are about to be this amazing walking, talking testimony, a testament to what happens when you believe in yourself, a testament to what happens when you don't quit on your dreams, a testament to what happens when you don't quit before the miracle occurs. You are about to be a testament to what happens when you take action on your goals relentlessly and you fight for yourself and you fight for the life that you believe you were created to have. With the Three of Wands at the bottom of the deck, the incoming blessings that are coming in are things that you have been waiting for. I do see that you have a unique talent. I do see that you have something that only you can give to the world. You have something that only you can offer to the world with your creativity, with your lens, with your individuality, with your talent, with your skill. Okay, I'm hearing a song from the Cheetah Girl soundtrack. I think the title of the song says like Everyone's a Star. I don't know. I think it's just a song by Raven Simone. I haven't heard it in a really long time, so the lyrics aren't coming through for me very strong. It's not like it was one of my favorite songs, but you might want to look that up. Look up like Raven Simone, Everyone's a Star, okay? And there could be messages for you within that, but it's like you are allowing yourself to shine. You are allowing yourself to stand apart from the crowd. And I feel like that was something that you were afraid of. You were the person who was the odd one out. You were the person that people didn't understand, or you were just you didn't want to be judged. You didn't want people to be like, "Oh my God, like look at her. Look at what she's doing. Look at how she's talking. Look at her ideas. Look at what she thinks is gonna happen for her. Oh, she thinks that business is gonna be successful. That's ridiculous. That's stupid. She thinks that people are going to pay for her art that looks like that. She thinks that people are going to want to listen to her music. She thinks that people are going to read her book. Who does she think she is? She's not J.K. Rowling. She's not whatever. You know what I mean? I'm hearing she's not C.S. Lewis. Okay, so you guys could have had, like, you have a dream and there's some sort of like greatness, which of course I'm not transphobic and I don't personally align with the views of J.K. Rowling, but we also can agree that Harry Potter in and of itself is a masterpiece, and the Harry Potter franchise has helped and supported so many people. So when we're having a conversation about J.K. Rowling and we're having a conversation about C.S. Lewis, that's so weird. Okay, some of you guys are working in the entertainment industry. You're wanting to do things in relationship to children, because we have the Cheetah Girls coming through and C.S. Lewis and J.K. Rowling, and these are, you know, children's books and movies and television shows and artists and things like that. So you guys, regardless of what industry you're focusing on, there are, you know, greats in that industry. There are people who have done amazing things. There are people who have made amazing movies and written amazing books and you know, made amazing discoveries in your field. And it kind of feels like you just felt like you had very big potential, like, shoes to fill. And something about it just felt like maybe it would have been a pipe dream. Maybe you would have been foolish to go after this, or maybe you would have been like, very unlikely. Okay, something about your industry. This does feel like a lot of like artists, but I know that we have, you know, people across industries watching. It just feels like whatever your dream was, or whatever your dream is, like, people would hear about it and they would assume that it's hard. You know, when you're an artist and they say like, oh, the starving artist thing. Why would you go to school to get an art degree? Why would you go to school to get an English degree? Why would you waste your money? Blah, blah, blah. It's like that kind of conversation around whatever you're doing. So you have the Nine of Swords, the Six of Cups, the Devil, and the Two of Cups, where it's like in your past, at some point, you started to feel afraid that maybe you were going to be trapped in an old cycle, afraid that you weren't going to be able to break out, afraid that you weren't going to be able to make it big. But the truth is that on the other side of your fear, there are people who want and need what you have to offer. With the energy of the Two of Cups, it's like, this is not just one person. This is not one soulmate relationship. Like I said, this is relationships. You don't just have one person that wants to buy your art piece. There's 50. There's not just 50, there's 100. There's not just 100, there's 200. There's not just 200, there's 2,000. There's not just 2,000, there's 20,000. Okay? It's not just one person that wants what you have to offer. Even though you felt shackled by your fear. I'm hearing the song Shackles by Mary Mary. Take the shackles off my feet so I can dance. I just want to praise you. It feels like there's just fear, okay? With the energy of the Devil card, just because it's the Devil, and also it's been a really big theme and topic for us in the community the past couple of weeks. This could have literally been like spiritual attack. You guys could be people that have experienced spiritual attack since you were a kid, because we have the Nine of Swords, which is like nightmares, the Six of Cups, which is like our childhood and our past. You guys could have been having like nightmares, like sleep paralysis and just different shit like that, where there were lower vibrational energies and entities, or there were people, like I'm seeing lower vibrational energies and entities working through other people in order to like put you down, in order to make you stifle your gifts, in order to like hold you back. And the truth is, because you have always had this light inside of you. You have always had this calling inside of you. Think about Martin Luther King. Martin Luther King attempted to leave this physical plane when he was a teenager. If Martin Luther King had passed away prematurely, where would we be today in the world? And that story of Martin Luther King I got from the MLK biopic. It was like the Genius MLK whatever. It used to be on streaming. They took it off. I don't know where it is now. Anyway, so that's what they're showing me. They're showing me like when there's a calling on your life, sometimes other people can see how amazing you are. Other people can see qualities within you that you don't see within yourself. And so there are moments when you're vulnerable. Maybe it's when you're a kid and you're the most vulnerable, or when you're vulnerable because you don't trust yourself, you don't trust your gifts. There's something here that happened where you felt under attack, because this is the Devil card, and it's like what's the name of this fucking deck? It's the fucking Radiant Wise Spirit Tarot. So this Devil card is like a devil, and these two people have like chains around their neck, and it's like chained to this goalpost, and it's like you experienced these attacks, you experienced this criticism, you experienced this like betrayal, and it made you pull all of your energy within yourself, and it made you stop expressing. It made you stop. Well, it didn't make you do anything, right? As a consequence of this, you chose to go within yourself, right? You chose to hide away. You chose to not give your gifts to the world because people were mean to you, because people misunderstood you. I'm getting the feeling that you are people that, like, people have almost been committed to misunderstanding you. You do something, they misunderstand you, you're trying to explain yourself, they're still misunderstanding you. You're like, no, you don't understand. That's not what I meant. That's not what I was trying to say. That's not what I was trying to do, okay? Some of you guys could definitely be neurodivergent. You guys could definitely be autistic. You guys could have ADHD, different things like that, where you guys communicate in a different way. You understand things in a different way. You express yourself in a different way. And instead of growing up or going to school or working in environments where people understand you, they misunderstood you. They characterized you as the bad guy. They characterized you as the person that was doing something wrong. And it was like, no matter what you did, you were always the person that was doing something wrong. And so you took all of your gifts and you took all of your light and you took all of your creativity and you just like bottled it up within yourself. And so you've had these amazing ideas and these things you want to do and these things that you want to create, but you just kept it within yourself and you held it close to your chest. Nobody's going to like this. Nobody's going to want this. Nobody's going to buy this. but it wasn't true. It was a lie. It was a trick. It was an illusion. Okay, comment down below, it was an illusion, if this is resonating with you and you're claiming this and you are rebuking the lies of the devil that say that you can't win, that you can't succeed, that you're not wanted, that you're not good enough. Because what I'm seeing here is that we have the energy of the Two of Cups, and it's like the polarity of Aquarius versus Leo. Aquarius being the quote-unquote odd one out, the misfit, the one that is ahead of their time, and Leo being the star, the one that's celebrated, the one who is accepted, the one who is pushed forward in front of the group and in front of the crowd. It's like I see you moving from that Leo energy into, moving from that Aquarius energy into that Leo energy, okay? You guys could be people that have South Node in Aquarius, North Node in Leo, okay? Because this is like your uniqueness and the things that you were ostracized about, the qualities within you that you were ostracized about, it's about to be the reason that people love you. Like, for example, all of my life, I have had a very loud and unique laugh. And I have been, like, bullied and made fun of and basically, like, ostracized because of my laughter. And now I get comments every single day of people telling me I'm so hilarious, my laugh is contagious, blah, 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 blah. I am known, Leo energy, for my laugh that makes me incredibly unique. I am loved for my laugh that makes me incredibly unique. This is the kind of energy that I'm seeing. Whatever it is that you were made fun of about, or you were put down about, like, this is about to be the reason that people follow you. This is about to be the reason that people connect with you. This is about to be the reason that people align with you. Again, with the energy of the Nine of Pentacles, you are in your own niche. You are your own person. Like, you are about to be incredibly financially wealthy and supported as a consequence of this, like, work that you're doing, this leap of faith that you took, this action that you took, and the way that you committed to your goals, okay? I'm hearing, and the world's gonna know your name. What's your name, man? Alexander Hamilton, okay? So you guys could definitely be, in theater, in entertainment, wanting to get back on the stage, wanting to be in front of the camera with the energy of the Nine of Pentacles. Whatever it is that you're doing, you're about to be a household name. You're about to be the person that they talk about, but not in a bad way. You are about to be, like, just highly sought after, okay? You're going to be getting a lot of emails, a lot of, like, invitations, a lot of people seeking out your work. You're going to be getting just messages on LinkedIn and different things like that. People seeking you out, people wanting to hear what you have to say, people wanting your perspective, people wanting to receive from you, okay? That's what I'm seeing. So your incoming blessing is that you're going to be freeing yourself from the past, freeing yourself from the, like, the way that you held yourself back. I see you creatively expressing yourself very successfully. I see you having, like, community, but it's not just one group of people. It's like people all over the world, or people all over your industry, people all over your town. Like, you're about to have a lot of people who know who you are and who respect you deeply and who love your work, okay? I see you successfully charging more, successfully making more, successfully receiving more. Some of you are doing more work with your ancestors. Keep doing that. It's helping you tremendously. You're receiving downloads You're receiving divinely guided ideas and inspirations. So continue to act on the messages and the positive messages that are coming to you, because it is working. It is working in your favor. It is working in your good. Goodness is coming towards you. This is money, abundance, and success and notoriety. Okay. This is people talking about you. This is people singing your praises. Okay. Really loving what you do. All right. And if this is resonating with you, comment down below. My success is my inevitable destiny. All right. And if you want even more help opening the doors, clearing and cleansing this energy and stepping into your purpose, like more than ever before, I highly suggest you check out the free resource library. When you join, you get access to over 12 mindset and manifestation tools. There's journals, there's workbooks, there's EFT tapping videos and scripts, and it's made to help you in relationships. It's made to help you in your mindset, trusting yourself, trusting that the world wants what you have to offer, and becoming a vibrational match to the success that you were always meant to have. Okay, my loves, thank you so much for being here. Be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe on your way to the free resource library. And with that being said, let's move on to pile number 2. And before we do that, I'm just going to look at our comment section. Hi, Bree. How are you? I actually made it to a live. Good to see you, love. It's wonderful to see you too, Bree. It was an illusion. Yes, amen. It was an illusion. Absolutely. Nanako says, I'm over here crying. Oh my God, good. I love tears so much. Crying is a release of energy. So when the messages just hit and they resonate so deeply and you cry, you are healing and you are releasing. So that's so beautiful. Thank you for sharing that with me, Nanako. I'm so happy that that helped you shift. Nanako says, I keep skipping over messages that say you're about to be super successful, but now I feel like it might actually be for me. Yes, claim it. Decide right here and right now. You fucking decide. It is for me. Even when I think that it's not for me, I choose to believe that it is for me. We all have free will. Right now it's showing me 11 viewers and 11 likes, like 11. You are manifesting. It is coming in. Every single thing is a choice. I love that Nanako says, for the first time ever, I'm focused on my self-concept and inner world. I think that's so beautiful. We have so much power. We see things, we get disheartened, and then we choose to stop believing in ourselves. You know what I mean? We see things, our limiting belief. No, I can't be that successful. I can't receive what I want. It gets triggered and then we choose to believe it. But it's like, no, we always have a choice. We always can decide, I'm choosing to believe in myself, even when a part of me doubts myself. I'm choosing to claim this message of success, even when a part of me feels like I might not actually win. You keep choosing and you keep committing. And then eventually believing in your success will feel normal and natural. Okay, my love. All right, let's move on to pile 2. Hi, pile 2. How are you doing? Pile number 1's reading was amazing. So I'm super excited for you as well. We are tapping into what desire of yours is manifesting. What blessing is coming into your life right here and right now. I really hope that you like the mandala that you chose, because I actually created it. I created all 3 of these mandalas on Procreate, and yours looks like a beautiful sunflower. These are some of the most beautiful mandalas I've ever created or made. I just followed my intuition and I just think that they look amazing. So comment down below and let me know what you think about the mandala that you chose. And now let's get into your message as we're tapping into what desire is manifesting for pile number 2. What blessing is coming in for pile Number 2, I want to remind you guys that I actually have a podcast. It's called Naked and Noisy, Manifestation Tools for the Professional Woman. It's amazing. Every episode is full of mindset shifts and stories and motivation. So we got Page of Swords, Five of Swords, and the Page of Wands that tried to come out, but they didn't come out. So I'm not going to take it, but we're going to take note of it. Okay, we got the Two of Swords, and we got the Strength card. Good. What blessing is coming in? If you want to tap into the Naked and Noisy podcast, it is linked in the description box. There's new episodes every Monday and Thursday, so I highly suggest you catch up on it. Okay. Two of Swords, Strength, 10 of Wands, and the 10 of Pentacles. What incoming blessings? We have Commitment. What incoming blessings? We have Awakening. What Desire? Wow. Okay, I don't want to take all of these. We have Commitment, Awakening, Miracles. We have Fulfillment, Grace, and Pleasure with Essence at the bottom of the deck. So I'm going to put those 3 back. And we're just going to focus on Commitment, Awakening, and Miracles. Pile number 2. What incoming blessing? Commitment, Awakening, Miracles. This feels like a soulmate relationship and a soulmate connection. With the energy of the Two of Swords, your intuition was telling you something about a relationship and you were doubting yourself. What you were seeing was not accurate. What you were seeing in the physical was not accurate. You have your intuition, the moon, in the bottom, in the background. When we're under the moonlight, things are not clear. We can't see things clearly. And they're blindfolded in the Two of Swords. And their heart chakra is closed off in the Two of Swords. The Two of Swords is a card when you have to use the other senses in order to navigate your way through, because you can't see clearly. It's almost showing me, they're showing me Kill Bill. I haven't seen Kill Bill in a really long time, but they're showing me some sort of like a scene with like fighting. And this woman is sitting here and her eyes are covered and blindfolded. And if something were to happen or someone were to like attack her, she would not be able to see them. She would not be able to know where they're coming from. So when you can't see clearly, when one of your senses is impaired, then your other senses are going to become more heightened because you are, going to become more reliant on them. So with the energy of the Two of Swords, I feel like your intuition was communicating to you about a situation or about an experience. And you had a really strong connection with someone. Your intuition was telling you one thing, and I have to pull more cards because what I want to say, this is so funny, because it's a reading on you having to trust your intuition in order to like manifest this thing. And I'm sitting here going, I don't know if the message I'm receiving is correct. What gift is manifesting for pile 2? Oh my fucking god. Bitch, I'm sick. We have the High Priestess, which is so fucking annoying. I hate when they do this shit. I'm like, I'm not really trusting myself and my intuition. Can you give me some confirmation? And they go, could you try trusting your fucking self? Because the High Priestess is a card of intuition. Literally, it's the same card as the Two of Swords. Both of them have a crescent moon. It's like the Two of Swords is little trust your intuition, and the High Priestess is a major arcana card. It's big trust your intuition. So it's like, girl, your intuition is communicating to you. I feel like your intuition is getting stronger. I feel like a part of this relationship, a part of this connection is about you trusting yourself and you trusting your intuition. Now, for some of you, this is someone who you don't even know. And when I say you don't even know them, I mean, like, you don't know who this person is. Your intuition is just telling you, I'm going to meet my soulmate soon. Or you've had a dream about a man that you've never, like, met before. Somebody that you've never seen before. And you're like, what is going on? I don't even know this person, but this person is my person. And you're about to connect with that person that you had a dream about. Or, you know what I mean? Like, connect with that person that you feel something strongly in your intuition for. Because awakening is like somebody awakening to, I don't want to say awakening to their desire for you, because I don't think that anybody was like, oh, I don't have feelings for pal number 2, or I don't want to be with pal number 2. I don't get that at all. But there is some sort of awakening that's happening here. And I feel like it has to do with your intuition. And I feel like it has to do with your intuitive gifts. You're someone who is called to trust themselves and to trust their intuition, because you're like, this is an important part of your life. This is an important part of your destiny. This is an important part of, like, your purpose. And that could be a million and one different things. Like, you're supposed to have a really strong intuition for when you have children, so you know who you can trust and who you can't trust around your children. Or you're supposed to have, like, a really strong intuition for your business, so that you know who you can trust and who you should be going into business with. Like, you trusting your intuition is a really big part of your destiny. And they're showing me, okay, so the other day I went to see the movies. I went to go see the movie, the newest horror movie that came out. It's called Weapons. And in the movie, they showed a trailer for Jordan Peele's new film coming out. And I think the film is called Him, I'm Him, or just Him. I don't know. But it's about this, like, guy who plays football, and then he, like, is recruited to play for the NFL, and then shit just gets very, like, spooky ooky, whatever. So I'm watching the trailer of this film, and it basically is talking about, like, never meet your heroes, blah 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 blah, whatever. So I think it says that. It doesn't matter. The point is, I'm watching this, and then something clicks for me in my own intuition, where I've just had a couple different experiences around just different businesses and different people where they use their status and, shit like that, and they hide behind that status, and they hide behind their reputation to do really, shitty, fucked up shit. So I'm watching this trailer and my ancestors are talking to me and they're just like, this is one of the reasons why you have moved through certain experiences that you've moved through in your own job and in your own career, because you have to be at a place where you're so strong in your integrity that it doesn't matter how much money someone has, and it doesn't matter how much status someone has, and it doesn't matter how much publicity or whatever somebody can promise you. If something is not right, if something is not in alignment with your intuition, you have to be able to walk away for your sanity, for the sake of your soul. And there's this concept of selling your soul to the devil, right? And it means a lot of things, but one of the things that it means to me is, like Beyonce said in I think it's the song Pretty Hurts. She says, soul not for sale. Probably won't make no money off this. Oh well. No, I don't think it's Pretty Hurts. I don't know. It's on the self-titled album. Anyway, it's this concept of, are you willing to do things that you don't want to do for money? Are you willing to do things that don't light you up on a soul level for money? When you're selling your soul, that means you're willing to sacrifice what makes you happy, what fulfills you, what you need and what you want and what you desire in order to be fulfilled in this lifetime, in the name of having money, in the name of having status, in the name of having a relationship. And so it was just this really beautiful, like I literally started crying watching the trailer of this movie in the theaters. I mean, I wasn't like weeping, but it really moved me. So I feel like there's a very similar message for you. Like, are you the woman who's willing to say no when you see shady shit happening? Even when, random example, this totally doesn't resonate in my own personal life. Even when somebody is a multi-millionaire, person who is saying that they can do all of these things for you in your career, when shit looks shady and shit is weird, are you willing to walk away and honor yourself and honor your soul and honor your own, honor your commitment to your own integrity? And that can still result in your own wealth. That can still result in your own success. Because there are people who will tell you that the only way to succeed is by following them. There are people who will be under the illusion that they are the gatekeepers, that they are the people who decide who gets to be successful, that if you piss them off or they don't like you, they can ruin your reputation and talk shit about you and blackball you in the industry and blah, 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 blah. Are you still willing to stand your ground? Are you still willing to not only honor your integrity, but also trust and believe and follow your own path to success? That's what I'm seeing here. It's like, you're not just getting a relationship, pile number 2, you're also getting wealth. It's like this relationship coming together is teaching you many things. One of the lessons of this relationship is, are you willing to trust yourself and are you willing to trust your intuition? Not just in relationship to this person, but in relationship to everything. Because this is a skill that you're going to need moving forward as you navigate this industry, as you navigate life, as you navigate the world. Okay? Everything is not as it seems. That keeps coming up, in my life over the past several weeks. everything is not what it looks like. Everything is not what it looks like. So I feel that you have some sort of spiritual connection and relationship that is serving a really big purpose in your life. One of those purposes is, are you willing to trust yourself, and are you willing to trust your intuition even when things don't look the way that it really is? And because you're trusting yourself and because you're acting on your intuition, you're tapping into strength. The strength card, a lot of the times it comes out when we're not seeing our strength. We have more power and we have more influence and we have, more capability to create a positive experience than we're giving ourselves credit for. So with the strength card, it's like you are tapping into your power as you move throughout this journey. And hold on, let me see. What is the 10 of Wands? What is the 10 of Wands? The Chariot. What is the 10 of Wands? Shut the fuck up. We got the High Priestess. Again, I'm pulling from a different deck. This is the fucking, I think it's called the Wild Unknown Tarot. We have the Queen of Wands at the bottom of the deck. I grabbed a different deck to clarify the 10 of Wands. We got the Chariot and the High Priestess again. Oh my God. Like, pile number 2. They're saying your incoming blessings and the miracles that are going to come into your life are going to come from you trusting yourself. You need to sit with yourself and you need to reflect on how many times you refer to someone outside of you. I got this really great idea, but before I act on this really great idea, I have to go and text my friend and see if she agrees. I got this really great idea. I got this feeling, but before I act on this feeling, I have to go and look it up in a book and see if somebody else had that experience before me so that I know I can trust myself. They are like reiterating this shit like I've never seen. This is crazy. The energy of the 10 of Wands, it's kind of similar to pile number 1, where in a way you've been holding yourself back because it's almost like you're this 2 of Swords person. You're blindfolded. It's the middle of the night. You can't see. You have to rely on your external senses in order to figure out your next move. And you can only trust your intuition, right? So it's like, hold on, I lost my train of thought. Oh my God, what the hell? 2 of Swords, trusting yourself, High Priestess, intuition. I keep looking at the Chariot. The Chariot has a coin. This is leading you to more money. Oh, yes. So it's like you're sitting in this 2 of Swords card. You're in the dark. You can't see anything. And it's like you're sitting and you're going, okay, I am going to make a move, but I'm going to wait until daylight to make a move. I am going to make a move, but I'm going to wait to be unblindfolded. I'm going to wait for them to take the blindfold off before I make a move. I am going to make a move. I am going to do it, but I'm going to wait until my circumstances change before I do it. And your spirit team is like, your circumstance is not going to change. This is a still picture. This is a still image. You are in the dark. The sun is not coming up tomorrow. You are in the dark. You need to move. You are holding yourself back because you're waiting for a situation to change. You're waiting for someone to give you confirmation. You're waiting for someone to tell you, like, you're like searching for a sign that your intuition is right. You're searching for a sign that what you think is true is really true. And it's like, you're not going to get the sign because you don't need to keep moving through your life going, but can you give me a sign? But can you give me a sign? But maybe can you give me a sign first? It's like, there are moments with the energy of the Chariot card. I'm seeing movement because this horse, the hair is moving. Like, it's like blowing in the wind or some shit. And I'm just getting the image of this horse, like, galloping, like, moving, okay? And if you're on this horse and you're moving so quickly and you're moving towards something and you're like, wait a second, is that a tree up there? Wait a minute, I think that's a tree. Is that maybe a tree? Should I get closer and see? I don't know. Maybe is that a... And then by the time that you get the clear picture, by the time that you see that it's actually a tree, it's already too late. You just hit the tree. You had ample time to move. You had ample time to make a different choice and decision, but you kept second guessing yourself. You kept going, give me another confirmation. And tell me again. And no, show me in a different way. Can you use it in a sentence? Like, you know what I mean? You keep trying to get more confirmation, get more confirmation, get more confirmation. Your spirit team is like, we don't have time for this. You need to trust yourself and you need to move. And you need to stop second guessing yourself. And you need to stop being so fucking paralyzed by your own fear, because that's what it is. I'm afraid to make a mistake. I'm afraid, what if I'm trusting myself and I'm doing the wrong thing? You never know if you don't go. You'll never something if you don't something. Hey now, you're an all-star. Get your game on. All that glitters is gold. Only superstars break the mold. I don't know the lyrics to Smash Mouth. I'm doing my best. Okay, you might want to go and listen to that song. You are amazing and you are talented and you have so much power and you have such an amazing capacity to create success for yourself and to create wealth for yourself. And you are about to be faced with many different opportunities, choices, and decisions. You need to be able to make a decision in a split second. It's almost like, they're showing me like Grey's Anatomy. And you know, when you're in surgery, when they're in surgery and the patient is like coding on the table or something. And it's like, okay, you know, we only have a couple seconds before this patient bleeds out. What are we going to do? We can do this or we can do this. We can save this part of them or we can save this part of them. What are we going to do? Are we going to amputate the leg? Are we going to da-da-da-da-da? And it's like, oh my God, okay, well, maybe we need to create a pro-con list. Maybe we need to figure out if we're going to do this or maybe we should do this. But if we do this, then we're going to do this. And if we do this, then like this could be the consequences of that. And it's like, we don't have time. The patient is bleeding out. You need to make a choice. You need to make a decision. You need to make the best feeling choice and decision that you can with what you have now. And if there are complications that arise further on down the line, we will cross that bridge when we get there. This is about trusting yourself. This is about trusting your instinct. This is about trusting your intuition. The Chariot is a choice. The crescent fucking moon, bitch. There's a crescent moon on the Chariot card. This is, I think it's called the Wild Unknown Tarot. It's the one where it's like black and white and a whole bunch of animals and shit, right? On this card, it's a horse, and the horse has a crescent moon over its third eye. Shut up. So first, we have the crescent moon in the background of the Two of Swords card, and the eye is covered, including the third eye. But then we have, in the Two of Swords, there's no movement. It's stagnant. But then we have the Chariot card, which is the horse, and the horse is moving. And what does the horse have over its third eye? The crescent fucking moon. There's a crescent moon on the Chariot card. There's a crescent moon on the High Priestess of the black and white deck. There's a crescent moon on the High Priestess of the fucking It's not right away, but the other one. You know what I'm saying? So it's like this intuition, intuition, intuition. Trusting yourself. Not only does the Chariot card have the crescent moon, but it also has the sun that is beaming in the background. What is the sun? The sun feels like it's connected to the solar plexus. The sun is connected to your self-confidence and your self-trust, and you radiating out your soul, like you radiating out your gifts, you expressing yourself. And yeah, okay, so the Chariot is a choice. The Chariot is a choice that you make with your intuition. When we have the Chariot, we can go left or we can go right. And how do we make the best choice? We listen to our intuition. We listen to how we feel. It's an instinctual energy, okay? It's animal instinct. So you are being called to tap into your instinct and to trust your instinct and to stop second guessing yourself, because this is going to lead you to your soulmate relationship. Yeah, originally I was getting like your soulmate, you had a connection with someone who like wasn't showing up, but then you felt like they were your person, and then they are going to be showing up. And I thought that we were going to give a message about like them going through this experience and them showing up, but it's actually not about them at all. It's about you awakening. I mean, it is about them because they are showing up and you guys are coming together, but it's like this journey is about you. It's about your self-trust. It's about your intuition. It's about you developing the skills that you need in order to survive in life. And this is so important to me. There's so many like readers and spiritualists that will talk about like, oh, the twin flame journey and the soulmate journey and blah, 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 blah. And it's like you have this higher level soulmate commitment relationship and all this stuff. And in their readings, all they're doing is talking about this other person and the shit that that other person has to go through and the shit that the other person is healing from and the struggles of the other person and like all of this stuff. And it's just like, what about the viewer? What about the woman who has her own shit and her own lessons that needs to be learned? The message that's coming through is like, for those of you, if it resonates, like being in a soulmate relationship and being like in separation or something from someone, it's like, if you're not seeing the forward fucking movement, if you're not getting what it is that you want and desire, it's probably because you're not doing the work on your end. You're not cleaning up your side of the street. You need to stop focusing on that person and what they're doing or what they're not doing. And you need to understand your own assignment. You need to be becoming the leader of your own mind. You need to be healing from your own past experiences. You need to be healing your relationship with men on your own, you know, as much as you can do by yourself before you get in connection with another person. Like, there is shit that you have to do. It's not always, oh, this other person, this other person is, you know, having to deal with this, and this other person is struggling with this. Even though that can be true, you have your own shit that you have to figure out as well. It's not just a spiritual connection for him so that he can get better and, you know, he can learn to love and heal from his fucking childhood. It's also about you. So what are you doing in regards to you? How are you loving yourself and honoring yourself? It's not about, oh, you can't be with this person, you have to surrender the connection, blah, blah, blah. It's not even about that. It's just about, how are you loving you? How are you pouring into you? How are you trusting you? How are you trusting your own intuition? How are you trusting what you feel? How are you trusting what you sense? And the more that you practice trusting yourself and trusting what you sense and trusting your intuition, the more that you're being guided into this relationship and connection and union. So I see this person that you're connecting with coming into your life. It's a miracle. There's a whole bunch of miracles that are about to start manifesting in your life as a consequence of you trusting your intuition, getting in alignment with your highest self. This is the High Priestess. You're trusting yourself. You're trusting when shit doesn't look right. This is good. Because they're like, people before you have gotten into some very sticky situations trying to keep up with everybody, trying to be friends with everybody, trying to be liked by everybody. That's not you. That's not your journey. So I see you manifesting a family, okay? The Ten of Pentacles is a family, and it's also family money. So I'm seeing like a wedding, I'm seeing children, and I'm also seeing financial wealth. All of these things are coming in alignment with your own intuition. All of these things, it's like the maintenance of these things, the maintenance of your relationship, the maintenance of your family, the maintenance of your pregnancy, the maintenance of your financial wealth is deeply tied and connected to your own intuition. You have to be trusting yourself, period. Okay, that's what I see coming for you. Comment down below, I am the wealthy woman. Comment down below, I am the wealthy woman. If this is resonating with you, if you're trusting yourself, comment down below, I am the high priestess. Okay, my love? And as you're moving out of this energy of this reading, if you want more support, if you're like, what are my next steps? How do I start doing the work? The free resource library is the perfect next right step for you. It has over 12 mindset and manifestation tools inside of it. There's meditations, there's workbooks and journals, EFT tapping scripts, and videos. It'll help you with your career. It'll help you with money. You guys might want to get into it and check out the EFT tapping script for money and abundance. That one is really, really good. So I definitely recommend checking that out. The link is in the description if you want instant access to it right now. And with that being said, we're going to check out the comments, and then we're going to move on to pile number 3. The autism, Bree says, the autism resonated so loudly. Being diagnosed just this year in January and realizing how externally motivated I was to the point that I lost who I was. Bree, that is so beautiful. It's a beautiful realization to have. Thank you so much for sharing that with us. I'm glad that the reading resonated with you, and I'm happy that you got diagnosed this year and that you are on this journey of self-awareness and self-acceptance and empowerment. I think that that's really beautiful. Nanako says, I think that was such a powerful statement. You decide. You have a choice. I'll keep that in mind when watching readings. Yes, Nanako, absolutely. Nanako says, damn, as a thought daughter, a thought daughter is so funny. As a thought daughter, I definitely have to overly research and outside opinions before I have to get outside opinions before doing anything. LMAO. Good. I'm happy that that resonated with you and hopefully supported you in trusting yourself, Nanako. Getting cut off from getting signs and confirmations is a real thing for sure. Yeah, definitely. I feel like for me, my spirit team is doing that a lot with me because I'm expanding like my spiritual court and just the energies and deities that I work with outside of my ancestors and like God and angels. And so one of the deities that I'm working with, she literally does not play that fucking game with me. Like, she will tell me something one time and then I'll be like, okay, well, I'm going to pull some cards and give me an ace if my intuition is correct. And she's like, I'm not doing that shit. I said what I said. And you know that I told you what I said. Trust yourself. And I'm like, okay. So it's definitely, I've been getting challenged so much, and it's making me better and it's making me stronger. And she's just kind of like, I'm not going to feed into that crutch of basically babying you when you're incredibly fucking intuitive. I know that you heard me. I spoke very clearly, and we're just going to get into it and let's move on. So I definitely just resonate with, like, you know, that experience of your team telling you something and then being like, I said what I said and let's move on, you know? And it's a growing process, and it has been really challenging for me, but it's definitely making me stronger. Bunny says, I adore capital ADORE. Thank you. Your readings and resonate with them so much. Thank you, Bunny. I'm so glad to hear that. Thank you for showing up. The universe needs stars. They light the way for others and illuminate necessary truths. I appreciate you. Thank you so much, Bunny. I appreciate that so much. I love that. I appreciate that. I receive that. I just need a second to just bask in that because I appreciate that so much. Thank you for speaking life in to me. Like, that's so beautiful and so kind. I'm so glad that you are enjoying my content and finding it to be helpful. And Bunny says, affirming you peace, prosperity, rejuvenation, reciprocity, protection, and well-being. Thank you. Also, I love your laugh. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh my goodness. I love you guys so much. I love and appreciate y'all dearly. Kalea, is that your name? Oh, that is such a beautiful name. Kalea says, I am the wealthy woman. Absolutely. I'm claiming that for you, Kalea. Nanako says, yes, I love her readings. They are truly so nourishing. Thank you, Nat. You're welcome, baby. Okay, let's move on to pile number 3. Hello, pile number 3. Welcome to your reading where we are talking about what desire is manifesting for you right now. Give me 1 second because I'm recording your timestamp. All right. And I really hope that you are liking your mandala because I made it. I made it in Procreate. So you guys have to comment down below and tell me that you love it so much because it's actually super beautiful. And your mandala is different than the others because yours is like, it's basically all triangles and squares. It's mostly all triangles and squares. So it's really unique and really strong and really beautiful. I enjoyed making them. Yours was a challenge because it was the last one that I did and I didn't want them all to look the same. So yeah, and I love how pile number 2's looks like a sunflower. I did not do that on purpose. Like, oh, they're just so beautiful. Okay, pile number 3. We're tapping into your energy. We're focusing on what blessings are coming in for you right now. And as I'm tapping into this energy, I want to remind you that I have a podcast. It's called Naked and Noisy, Manifestation Tools for the Professional Woman. It is really amazing. I do new uploads every Monday and Thursday. So if you want some mindset shifts and support throughout the week, you can definitely tune into that. The link is in the description box already. All right, pile number 3. What are pile number 3's incoming blessings? We have light, love, and energy. Pile number 3 is in, ooh, bitch. We have the Tower, the Ace of Wands, and the 9 of Pentacles. Shut up. And then we have the Page of Cups. Ooh, baby. And then we have the 2 of Cups with the Lovers at the bottom of the deck. Your incoming blessing is that you have a big storm coming. And it's not a negative storm. It's a storm of positivity. But it's about to, like, shock you, okay? They're playing that song by One Direction, Best Song Ever. Maybe it's the way she walked straight into my heart and stole it. I feel like somebody is about to walk into your life. They're about to walk into your heart and they are about to like steal it, okay? With the energy of the 9 of Pentacles, your days of being single are over, okay? If you're not single, you're in a relationship, this isn't your pile. I'm definitely talking to somebody who is single. And this could be somebody who has been single for a really long time. With the energy of the Tower and the Ace of Wands with the 9 of Pentacles, you guys could have had an experience where like people only wanted to hook up with you. People were coming into your life, but they weren't offering you anything substantial. They weren't offering you something real. They just wanted friends with benefits. They're not looking for anything serious. Blah, 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 blah. This is in the past. You decided to be single because you were done with superficial connections. You were done with like people who only wanted excitement. Knight of Wands energy. People that were here 1 second but gone the next. People that will ghost you. People that will breadcrumb you. Okay? So you have this experience. And I feel like now the blessing that's coming in is that you're about to have love, okay? They're singing that song. Is this Mary? Is it? I don't think that's Mary J. Blige. I'm searching for a real love. Someone to something. Real love. Hold on. I'm gonna look it up really quick. Usually I don't do this, but girl, I don't know where the hell my phone is. Hold on. I'm searching for... Oh my god, girl. Okay. I'm going. I'm searching for... Oh shit, it is Mary J. Blige. Period. Okay. Real love. I'm searching for a real love. We are lovers through and through. And though we made it through the storm, crazy, bitch, I'm logging off. That's it. That's enough reading for the day. Like, that's insane. Because at the beginning of this fucking reading, I said, you have a storm coming. Mind you, I don't even know this song. It says, we are lovers through and through, and that we made it through the storm. I really want you to realize, I really want to put you on. I've been searching for someone to satisfy my every need. Won't you be my inspiration? Be the real love that I need. Real love. I'm searching for a real love. Someone to set my heart free. Real love. Then she says, oh, when I met you, I just knew that you would take my heart and run until you told me how you felt for me. You said, I'm not the one, so I slowly came to see all of the things that you were made of, and now I hope my dreams and inspiration lead me towards a real love. Oh my God. Oh baby, I thought that love was pure. I thought you were the answer to the question in my mind, but it seems that I was wrong. If I stay strong, maybe I'll find my real love. So I try my best and pray to God he'd send me someone real to caress me and to guide me towards a love my heart can feel. Now I know I can be faithful. I can be your all in all. Okay. All right. We get it. So basically, That is the energy that you are in, or the energy that you have been in, okay? Some of you guys have been saying Sierra's prayer, right? You guys have been manifesting. You guys have been journaling. You guys have been tapping into the energy of a man who's going to be real with you, a man who's going to be authentic with you, and that's what you're getting because we have the Page of Cups. And there's a lot of different ways that we might interpret the Page of Cups, right? But what I'm getting from this energy is so clearly is that you are attracting a man who is like pure of heart. Do you know what I mean? Like, where was I? I was at the grocery store, and the guy who was checking me out, not like checking me out, like, you know, not like flirting with me, but he was, you know, the grocery cashier, checker outer person, right? The guy who was checking me out, he just had like the most kind eyes I have ever seen. And he was very nice and he was very sweet. And I just was like, oh my goodness, like, he just has such kind eyes. Anyway, so I feel like sometimes there are men, and you just have to tell me if you know what I mean. And if you don't know what I mean, that's okay, because you're going to experience it. Sometimes there are men that are just like, oh, like, you are so pure. Like, you are just so pure and so sweet and so like, oh. Okay, this is a really crazy example. So if you were not a directioner in the years 2012 to 2014, then maybe you won't get this. Okay, comment down below, I was a directioner if you do. But Harry Styles, I'm not a big Harry Styles fan today. No, like, nothing against him. I'm not anti-Harry Styles. I just don't really listen to him right now. But back in the day, I was a directioner through and through. And Harry Styles was one of my favorites. I did have a poster of him from J14 on my pink binder in the 8th grade. And the way that, this is a 2.5 because it's a really cute story. Me and my best friend, the girl who became my best friend in like the 8th grade and the 9th grade, we had homeroom together. And so I'm sitting there with my binder that has Harry Styles on the front and Niall Horan on the back, because they were both my favorites. She like peeks over my shoulder and she says to me, he is so cute. And I turn around, I'm like, I know, right? And then we were friends ever since. Anyway, so Harry Styles was just the most adorable thing in the world. Like, there was a prank. I don't remember when the hell this happened, but there was a prank that they did on Harry Styles where it was like the whole, everybody from One Direction was there. And there was a pregnant woman and they had her pretend that she was going into labor. And the way that Harry responded to this woman, he's like, I'm here with you. Like, damn near ready to deliver the fucking baby. Like, I don't even remember everything that happened, but I just remember that Niall, it's not that he didn't give a fuck, but he kind of really didn't give a fuck. I don't know. I don't even remember how I'm remembering this. I'm remembering memories that I haven't remembered in a long time. God, that's more than 10 years ago. Stop doing math. That's enough math for the day. Anyway, so Harry was just like being so incredibly like sweet and loving and all of this, okay? So I'm sorry if you guys were not fans of Harry Styles over 10 years ago, but that's the best example that I have of this like Page of Cups energy. Like, this man who is so loving and kind and caring and sweet and open. This man's going to communicate to you how he feels about you. We have the Two of Cups card here. And in this Two of Cups card, there's two people. They're standing face to face, and they both have a cup in their hand, and the guy is reaching out to excuse me, grab the cup of the woman. And then the Page of Cups, the guy is holding the cup out. So it's like, this man is going to come into your life. He's going to make his intentions known from the very beginning. I think you're amazing. I think you're fascinating. I would love to get to know you better. I would love to take you out sometime. I'm looking for love. I'm dating for marriage. I want to settle down. I'm very serious. I want my person. I want to be in love. I like love. I love love. I'm a romantic. Like, this man is going to come into your life, and this is the real love that you have been searching for. So you've had this moment. It's after the storm now. Everything is clearing out, and you are connecting with this man who is going to be a light in your life. Like, this man is going to bring you a love that is so pure. I don't even have the words to describe it. Like, he's just bringing you this pure love. And you're going to feel how much he loves you. And we have surrender at the bottom of the deck, and opening, and it's like a heart opening underneath it. I feel like I just keep hearing like you're going to surrender to his love. And I'm not even sure what that means. Like, the way that you're going to feel in the presence of this man and the way that he's going to love you is like, he's going to make you feel inclined to soften. He's going to make you feel inclined to let your guard down. He's going to make you feel open to no longer being single. Like, they're just like, this is the moment that you've been waiting for. This is the love that you've been praying for. This is the love that you've been calling out for. And he's going to lead with emotional vulnerability and openness and like intimacy. But it's not, emotional intimacy is not always just trauma dumping. Oh, this terrible, horrible thing happened to me. That's not necessarily emotional intimacy. Emotional intimacy is, he's going to express how he feels and what he wants and what he needs and what he desires and what he hopes for and how he feels about things. Like, he's going to tell you and show you and communicate to you like who he is. Like, this man is going to like bare his soul to you. It's going to be very beautiful, and it's going to be very sacred. And the two of you are going to fall in love, and it's going to be this very pure hearted thing. Okay. And let's see if we can pull just a couple more cards and see what else wants to come through about this love relationship and this blessing. We have the Three of Pentacles. In this deck, it's 3 pentacles at the bottom of a mountain in the shape of a Shut up. Shut. Bitch, I'm done. Cut the cameras. Cut the fucking cameras. What did I just say? At the beginning of your reading, I created your mandala. What is your mandala made of, pile number 3? Those are all triangles and squares. They're triangles. Triangle is the strongest shape. And it was 1, 2, 3 when I looked over and saw that I switched over the thing in the anyway, move on. It was 1, 2, 3. Anyway. Triangle. You got the 3 of Pentacles, which in this deck is a mountain, and it's 3 pentacles in the shape of a triangle. The 2 of you are going to have this love that is built on a solid foundation. With the Queen of Wands, you have manifested this. The 3 of Pentacles can talk about children. I feel like this is someone you will have children with. I'm not getting like, oh, you meet them and then you guys like have a little oopsie. That's not what I'm getting. I'm getting that you will grow and expand with this person. Your relationship will grow together. Your relationship is going to be built on an unbreakable fucking foundation. Something that cannot be shaken. Oh my God. We're talking about strong foundations. What is the Tower card? The Tower card is when something that was built on a faulty foundation gets struck down by lightning. You had experiences where relationships didn't get off the ground, where things didn't come together, where things did not go the way that you wanted them to go, because you were trying to build relationships on shit that wouldn't last. You were trying to build relationships on lust. You were trying to build relationships on... Now they're singing the song More Than a Feeling. It's like, I've done this. I'm guilty of this. You guys know I'm probably on twin flame number 11 at this point. It's more like twin flame number 4, but still. A girl like me don't stay single for long. You know, everybody, we're done talking about me for today. What's coming through is, you know, you might have had a soulmate connection with somebody in the past. And it could have been a beautiful soulmate connection. But just because you have a soulmate connection with someone doesn't mean they're your happily ever after. You know what I mean? And so I feel like you had experiences where you had a soulmate connection. You had a spark with someone. You had a great experience. And you were like, this is my person. This is it. We're doing the thing. And the thing you guys did not do. It wasn't your person. You didn't have the tools to build a healthy relationship. They didn't have the tools to build a healthy relationship. You were trying to make fetch happen in that connection, and it just kept falling apart. It wasn't your person. It wasn't your time. Not because God is withholding love from you, but because you had work to do. So now, after having done the work, you were single, but you were doing the work. You are single, but you're doing the work. You're doing the work that needs to be done in order to actually create a relationship that can last. And now I'm hearing Keith Sweat. Make it last forever and ever. Don't let our love end. Make it last forever by Keith Sweat. Go listen to that song. It's so amazing. It says, the lyrics say, let me hear you tell me you love me. Let me hear you say you'll never leave me. Ooh, girl, that would make me feel so right. Let me hear you tell me you want me. Let me hear you say you'll never leave me until the morning light. Okay. Your touch is wonderful. Your love is so marvelous. Joy. That's what I feel when I'm with you. Nothing, no one could compare to what we have. Love. It feels so good. I'm so glad you're mine. I want our love to last a lifetime. Bitch. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Comment down below. Make it last forever if you're claiming this message. Make it last forever. I'm telling you. We got the energy of the Five of Pentacles coming out after the Queen of Wands. This relationship is going to help you heal from your past. I see that you were in relationships that were third-party situations where maybe somebody's cheating on you, or maybe the person that you're talking to is talking to 30 other people at the same time, you know? Or it's a friends with benefits situation. It's a casual situation. Oh, we're just dating. Oh, I'm hooking up with 4 other people at the same time as I'm hooking up with you. But don't worry, I'm being safe. You know what I mean? Like, in the past, you had experiences that were hurtful, heartbreaking in relationships. And the way that this man is going to come in and love you is going to help heal you even further. Because kind of similar to what I was saying in pile number 2, there's only so much healing that you can do on your own. There's a healing that has to happen when you're in relationship with another person. So there's no such thing as, oh, I'm single until I heal completely from my past relationship. Because when you get in connection with another human being, then they're going to trigger you. You're going to see things and they're going to poke you in places that you didn't even know that you were still wounded. And so there's healing that takes place in connection with other people that you can't do by yourself because you're not triggering that wound. So you guys are going to have moments where this person triggers you a little bit, where you feel a little bit reserved, where you're scared. Maybe they're breadcrumbing me. Maybe I'm not getting what I want. Maybe they're just like the rest. I'm so attracted to him. He's so attracted to me. What if he's just love bombing me and telling me what I want to hear in order to hook up with me, and then blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? So it's like, I do see there being some triggers, and that's okay because it's healing you. And as I continue to shuffle, we got the 3 of Wands and the Star. The 3 of Wands. This is what you've waited for. The 3 of Wands in this deck is like 3 twigs. Oh my God, I'm done. Because the 3 of Wands is 3 twigs in this deck, and they're in the shape of what? Guess the shape. Comment down below before I share my answer. What shape do you think these 3 twigs are in? It feels like Dora the Explorer. Guess the shape. Can you guess the shape? Do you have your guesses in the comment section? It's definitely a fucking triangle. Another triangle. I'm telling you. The 2 of you are coming together and you are creating stability, a stable connection, a stable foundation that can be built up upon for future generations. So this person's going to help you to heal your abandonment wounds. Heal your abandonment wounds. Nath Hughes. What were the lyrics to Make It Last Forever by Keith Sweat? That's such a great question, pal number 3. Let's pull them up. Let me hear you tell me you love me. Let me hear you say you'll never leave me. You're going to heal this person's inner child. This person's going to heal your inner child. Together, you're going to heal your abandonment wounds. This is something you're already working on. He's not the only person that's going to come in and never leave you and that's going to heal you. That's not how that works, right? You're going to work together. You already did the work independently. If you haven't done the work, this is your sign. Start doing that fucking work. I have a course. It's called Love After Loss. It is amazing. I'd recommend it. My courses are always linked in the description box. But do whatever you need to do. If therapy is what you need to do, do therapy. If psychiatry is what you need to do, do psychiatry. Do whatever you need to do in order to start working on and healing those abandonment wounds. We got the Three of Wands in the shape of the triangle, but I wasn't even going to point out the triangle shape. I was trying to point out the fact that the card has 3 twigs and there's like black and white lines in the background. So the majority of the card is black and white, except inside of the triangle is a rainbow. Okay. So some of you guys are going to be having a rainbow baby. But I keep getting the energy. They just said like a rainbow relationship, which I've never heard of that. And I don't want to be disrespectful to people that, you know, are in a rainbow actual baby situation. But this does feel relevant where you have an expectation of something. You think that something is going to go one way. You have this idea of a future. You have, you know, something that you're waiting to come to fruition. You want something and you don't get what you wanted. You don't get what you planned for. You don't get what you anticipated. And you have to mourn that loss. And you have to process that. And you have to move through that. So that's what I'm getting for you. And your relationship also could be literally with, you know, your womb. And if that's the case, I'm really sorry to hear that. And, you know, I'm sorry in the love relationship as well, because I know that that's devastating. I know that that's heartbreaking, right? So with the energy of the Three of Wands, it's like this card looks like a portal. It's like fucking, what's the movie? Follow the Yellow Brick Road with the little girl, Dorothy, and the Tin Man, and the lion, and the, come on, it's on the tip of my tongue, and the Wicked Witch of the West. Come on, it's almost there. Toto, we're not in Kansas anymore. Come on. And we're off to see the wizard. The Wonderful Wizard of Oz. Thank you. Hello. It's the movie, The Wizard of Oz. In the movie, The Wizard of Oz, in the beginning of the movie, it's black and white. And then they go to the place and suddenly everything is colored. That's what this feels like. Things are going from black and white to color. Like, this relationship is going to bring you so much more joy, so much more love, so much more happiness. It's going to bring like love into your life. Even though you have self-love, even though you can have love with friends, it's going to bring love in a deep way that I don't even have the words to describe. So we have the Three of Wands. This is successfully, excuse me, I did burp if you heard that, successfully waiting for an outcome and getting that outcome. And then we have the Star. The Star card is a card of healing. So again, this is just reiterating the fact that this person is helping you to heal your abandonment wounds. They're helping you to move forward from your past in a deep, meaningful way. This man is going to bring hope into your life. Hope for a beautiful relationship. Hope for a beautiful future. And the two of you are going to create a relationship together that is strong and sturdy and stable, and it's going to last a lifetime. With the Tower card, the tower is struck down and it's destroyed because it's not built to last. They're showing me like the 3 little pigs. One little pig made his house of straw. The other little pig made his house out of grass. Baby, I don't remember what the fuck. I know it was straw. I know it was something else. And I know it was brick. Right? One pig made it out of straw. The wolf came and blew down that fucking house. The other pig made it out of clouds. I don't know. He made it out of clouds? All the materials in the world, he made it out of clouds. He made it out of twigs. Okay? Is it really twigs? Now imagine if it was really twigs. Comment down below. What did the 3 little pigs make their homes out of? Okay? Tell me in the comment section if you know. So there's twigs, there's hay, and there's bricks. And if I'm wrong, then pretend that I'm right. So the wolf comes, he blows down the house made of twigs. Oh. Then the twig pig runs to the hay pig and says, "You gotta help me. There's a wolf after me." The wolf comes and he blows down the hay house. Then the 2 little pigs run over to the brick house. And they're like, "You've got to help us. There's a wolf after us." And the wolf comes and he blows and he blows and he blows. And the house does not crumble because it's made out of bricks. We know the story. The moral is that sometimes there's going to be wolves. Sometimes in a relationship, you're going to get triggered. Sometimes in a connection, shit from your childhood is going to come up. In a romantic relationship, you're going to get triggered probably more than in a friendship. Your romantic partner is the closest, most intimate relationship you can have. Not that you can't be close with friends, not that you can't be close with family. It's just a different kind of intimate, deep love. So with the energy of the Tower, it's like, it's not that a storm can never come. It's not that we can't be afraid of lightning. It's not that we have to be afraid of challenges or arguments or misunderstandings in relationships, because that happens all the time. But when you have a house that is built on a strong foundation, when you have a relationship that is built on a strong foundation, we have built something that can withstand a storm. We have built something that can withstand lightning. We have built something that can withstand an earthquake. We have built something that is made to last. And that's what I see you manifesting. That's what I see coming in. That's the blessing that's coming into your life, pile number 3. A relationship that has the power to withstand the normal and natural challenges that come along with relationships and romance and love. So this is an incredibly beautiful energy. You are going to feel incredibly blessed. The relationship that you have been desiring and manifesting and aligning with is coming in, and this man is going to be emotionally available and open and vulnerable and just ready to love you. It's so amazing. I could literally be moved to tears right now. The energy just feels so good, you guys. And if you're claiming this, let me know in the comment section. I am claiming this powerful love. Comment down below. I am claiming this powerful love. If you are claiming this, oh my God, this is so beautiful. And if you want even more help manifesting and aligning and getting your mindset right, I can't recommend the free resource library enough. It is amazing. There's over 12 manifestation and mindset tools inside of it. It can help you in love. It can help you in money and in your career and in general with your mindset. There's EFT tapping scripts and there's journal prompts. There's literally a journal prompt for manifesting love and your soulmate and all of that good stuff. So definitely be sure to check that out by clicking the link in the description box and getting instant access for free. I love you so much. Be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe on your way over to the free resource library. And with that being said, I will see you in the next video. All right. And we danced all night to the best song ever. Exactly. I love when a pile comes with a playlist. Thank you, Nanico. I love it too. Bree says, cut the cameras, LMFAO. Make fetch happen. Exactly. My God, Gretchen. Make it last forever. Yes, Bree, I am claiming this. Triangle. Exactly. Nanico and Bree. Yes, you guessed correctly. Obviously, you know that. It was literally a triangle. Exactly. That was crazy. I loved that reading. That was so beautiful and so aligned. Yes, Bree, thank you for telling me Wizard of Oz. I received that message telepathically because you guys know I don't look at the comment section between the piles just because it distracts me. So I knew that you guys were probably telling me in the comment section, but I couldn't look because then I would get thrown off. So thank you for telling me, and I just received it telepathically. I'm claiming this powerful love. Thank you so much, Nanico. I'm claiming this for you. And Bree says it as well. I'm claiming this powerful love. I'm claiming it for you guys. I love you guys so much. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking. Thank you for participating in the live chat. I love connecting with you guys. I think I'm going live again in a little bit because there's a 3-year-old birthday party that I need to get ready for, and I'm gonna try my makeup for the first time, and I'm really scared that my foundation is gonna be too light. So we are going to figure it out together. And I'll probably do some readings for you guys while I'm doing my makeup and getting ready for the party. So yeah, I love you lots, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye.